Alright, I wanted to go over the couple of trades that I took today. Took one trade on ES and then the other one on NASDAQ. So, coming top down, you see price is just really bullish, and we're really close to this high right here. So, that's what I wanted my draw on liquidity to be, and to get there, I wanted to see us tap this 4-hour imbalance, one or the other, and see some bullish confluences before I could go long. So, look here in the morning. Overnight, we were just kind of creating this low resistance liquidity, really close to this 4-hour imbalance. So, in the morning, I just wanted to see us come down and sweep it. We did have 10 a.m. news. So, let's see. Yeah, market opens and we get displacement lower and kind of just chop around for a little bit. We created this 1-minute fair value gap, which price wanted to respect and hold. So I went long once we got displacement out of it. I think it was a good trade. I followed my rules. It wasn't. I think we might have had an SMT too. Let me see. So yeah, we did have a bullish SMT here. So that mixed with this fair value gap is the reason why I went long. You see we filled in this 5-minute bearish fair value gap, and then it just sent price lower, kind of like a little seek and destroy, but then we had 10 a.m. news, so it kind of lined up with that. I think my takeaway for this trade is once we reject off of a fair value gap in the opposite direction, I should just move my stop to break even. There's not much else to say about that. Yeah, I'll just have to move my stop to break even because, I kind of just set and forget it, but, follow my rules, so I'm not mad about it. Took another trade right here, and then we did get, I did put this to break even because, you can see, very ambitious with my take profit. I knew we were in an uptrend, so I kind of just slapped along on, not really a huge deal. But then we'll talk about my winning trade that I took on NASDAQ. So this trade was not a good trade at all, just because I had 2 contracts on, which I was over leveraging and kind of just revenge trading at this point. I knew the draw on liquidity were these highs right here. This was the only thing we had left to hit, and I kind of just saw a little bit of displacement, a big candle, and I slapped along on, which was not a great idea. So yeah, I got out of that position, and then we created this imbalance right here. I wanted to see price come into this imbalance and shoot up, but we didn't. So I just eventually just slapped along on and made back some of my losses today. We're still down about 80 bucks. But yeah, the only reason why I got in this trade is because I knew price wanted to take out these highs. And but yeah, this trade wasn't really following my rules, if I'm being honest. We didn't really get an IFVG, or at least a strong one. Like there's little ones around here, um, but not really anything I would consider when trading. Um, this trade right here would have been beautiful if it played out, but fortunately we just got stopped out with news and ran in the other direction. So, I definitely have a good sense. I've been working on my daily bias recently, and I think my execution was decent on here. I saw a lot of other people take this same trade on NASDAQ. It is what it is, though. We were able to get some of it back. I think I still need to work on my discipline because this trade right here is just not one I should be entering. I liked it though because we did sweep these internal lows and we respected this 4-hour fair value gap. So maybe if I just put my stop below here, but then I was risking too much and we already pretty extended. So like my risk reward would have been shit. I should just wait for a pullback and displacement before I went for this trade. But it's cool though. It's cool though. We're still learning. Um, we're a little bit down on the combine, which is not a big deal. Just gonna be. It's kind of a pre-NFP day, so just gotta trade my rules, and then the results will come.